we're going to prepare Mohr salt crystals, and for that we're going to take ferrous sulfate 12 gram, ammonium sulfate 6 gram and dilute sulfuric acid 2 to 3 ml. It's roughly less than half a test tube. So we start with weighing the components. This is our weighing balance showing 0, and now I'm going to put on this paper to start weighing. You should prefer to use glazed paper or watch glass. Now this weighs 0.65 and we need 12 gram of ferrous sulfate. So we need to make it 12.64. So towards the end, add very slowly. Yeah, so this is almost done. This much error is allowed. Yeah, this is exact 12.64. That is 12 gram of ferrous sulfate. 0.64 is the mass of paper. Now we will transfer these contents into a beaker without spilling off any. So I am going to transfer the contents into this beaker. And now we will weigh 6 gram ammonium sulfate. So I can read the initial is 0.66. So we are going to make it 6.66. So 6.66 is what we need. So I'll slowly add towards the end. Yeah, so this is done. 6.66 is what we need, roughly. So I'm going to take this and add this to the beaker to which we have already added ferrous sulfate. To this 2 to 3 ml dilute sulfuric acid will be added. So to this mixture of ferrous sulfate and ammonium sulfate, I am going to add 2 to 3 ml of dilute sulfuric acid. This is added to prevent hydrolysis of ferrous sulfate to ferric hydroxide. To prevent hydrolysis, we are going to add sulfuric acid. So I am going to mix this, and now to this we are going to add boiling water. 50 ml of water has been kept for boiling. So the purpose of using boiling water is to remove any dissolved oxygen. So in case oxygen is dissolved in water, it will have a tendency to oxidize ferrous sulfate to ferric sulfate. So we are going to boil off this water to remove any dissolved oxygen. So this boiling water we are going to use for making solution. Add water in small amount, slowly mixing. We are going to try making a solution in minimum quantity of water. Slowly adding water to this. Dissolving the contents in minimum quantity of water. So this is a clear solution, and now we will filter this solution into the china dish. We will filter the solution into the china dish to remove any suspended impurities. So I have made a cone with filter paper This is folding it once, then folding it again and putting it inside this funnel. So making a cone of this, and I'm going to filter the solution. Filter the solution. Into a china dish and heat it till crystallization point is reached. Heating is done till crystallization point is reached, and then the solution will be cooled to separate the crystals. Avoid filtering the solution through very hot solution through the filter paper, because that may tear off the filter paper. So we will boil the solution with constant stirring in order to allow it to concentrate. Now how long are we to heat it? We have to check the crystallization point. So to check crystallization point, from time to time we will take this rod dipped in the solution, just cool the rod by blowing over it and look for any crystal formation. Right now you can see the rod is clear. So after some time we will check again. When crystals are seen on this rod, it means crystallization point is reached, and we will stop heating it further. Avoid overheating of the solution, because if the solution is overheated, it will result into a solid mass and we will not get nice crystals. Now just check the crystallization point. You can see the glass rod now has crystals. So this shows crystallization point has been reached. So we are going to cool down. Allow the crystals to cool down slowly. So large size crystals, good crystals will be obtained, fine, and it will take roughly 24 hours. You can even cool down by keeping it on a beaker of water if you want quick cooling, but slow cooling is going to give better sized, better colored crystals, and the crystals are monoclinic in nature, right? You've done this in solid state, so the crystals will be monoclinic. This is going to be helpful for both JEE as well as for your practical viva. So the crystals, these are the crystals after one day. Mother liquor has been removed.